very proud of my son. Look at my eyes. This comes with being a mum. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, this morning, the one kitten that was still, fighting to stay alive, the little boy one with love heart patches on his spots. Unfortunately, he took a turn for the worst early hours this morning. So I tried to revive him. He came back around, and then basically what happened is that he was all right for a little while. Then I was doing the feeds and doing his boiled water and, carrying on. And the fur babies, the dogs, they was all helping in licking his bottom areas to get him to go to the toilet. And then he started dipping. And what I mean by dipping, he started taking another turn for a worse later on, early hours this morning. So it's nature's way. Then I tried to revive him. It was taking a little bit longer this time, so I thought, right, I'm going to call it and let him pass away. It's such a shame, because out of all the kittens, they were beautiful. Out of all four of them, they was all beautiful, but out of the four kittens, he was the only boy born, and he had little love heart patches, which was pretty unique. It's such a shame. But like I say, I was really proud of my son. He was brilliant, helping, got stuck straight in. I was very proud of my son. But sometimes this is what happens, and I like to show all of it. I'm not going to sit there and hide the ones that died and only show you the happy ones that lived, because that's a load of bollocks. That's not our, whether you have one litter or whether sometimes you have another litter, and you might have a litter where they all survive, or you got a litter where some die, some live, But I'm not going to sit there and hide the fact and only show you. Sorry, I've got to have a bit of cup of tea. Oh, got to have a bit of my cup of tea. Oh, be glad to get my head down and get some rest. But yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to sit there and show you, oh, it's all fairy cakes and fluffy land and, oh, they're alive. I'm not going to do that. I want to show the real truth, And unfortunately, this has happened. But, yeah, it's one of those. But there you go. It could have been, oh, wow, they've all four of them have lived. But unfortunately, we was fighting because the ones that were born, they were trying to fight to be alive. So to me, it's a good sign. If they want to fight to be alive, then I'm going to fight with them to keep them alive and do the formula and syringes and stay awake, and do what needs to be done. But sometimes this happens, so, at least I can say that I put my more than 100% in to make it work. So I've got no guilt to say, hello, baby. Yeah, you're a good boy. Baby Smurfy. Baby Smurfy. Yeah, no, you was a good boy. Looking after the baby as well, I know. It's a shame he's not pulled through. But, yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and basically paint it with a wassit, but there you go. This is reality. But where you have other breeders, I'm not a proper ongoing breeder, Once in a blue moon, I've had a litter of kittens. God, the last litter of kittens, when was that? Oh my God, you're talking years ago. Oh my God. 16 years ago, before this litter of kittens, 16 years ago, I had a litter of moggy kittens and I had a litter of Bengals many years ago. That's how long ago. But I'm not one of those people that go around constantly breed. No, because it's one, not good for your fur babies to keep breeding. And it's like cats. I mean, if you wanted to, they could breed every month, because every month, out of 1 week out of every month, cats can mate and go into season and be ready to mate. But they can't, some people do horrible things to cats, which I'm against. Like, they'll have one litter, and as soon as that litter's gone, then they'll be breeding them again. Not a believer in that. When Boofy fell pregnant, that we didn't even know she could get, didn't know that Albert could get Boofy pregnant, put it that way. It was a first time for everything. But to know he was barely 3 months old and he got Boofy pregnant, I was just like, no, I can't believe this. I was in shock. I was like, no, this can't be happening. No, that's impossible, But it's a first time having a male cat that got a female cat pregnant under like 3 months. It's like, what? Obviously Boofy was older than Albert, so yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, Boofy can get pregnant, but didn't know that Albert could do that. But yeah, it's one of those. But like I say, when she had that one kitten, and that was like, yeah, we gave Boofy nearly 6 months. We gave Boofy before allowing them to breed and have this litter. So we wanted to make sure that Boofy was recovered, feeling better, before allowing her to have. We now are planning this one. We planned this one that just happened. So yeah, it was kind of like we did right by them to allow them to breed. Unfortunately, the 4 kittens, they were fighting to be alive, and yeah, I mean, Boofy, like I said, had a very bad experience her first time. I think she was a bit like, don't know what's wrong with me, but I was just trying to keep her calm and trying to talk to her and going, good girl, Boof, Because I honestly was in disbelief that she was pregnant. But then when I started realising, she's in labour, this ain't a season, then I was like a bit miffed, like, how did you do that, Albert? I kept going, Albert, you naughty boy. How did you do that to Boofy? You're not even 3 months old, I was shocked. Anyway, so it happens. But anyways, Boofy's doing excellent. She's doing fine. She's giving me kisses and giving her lots of love. But yeah, it's quite devastating when they die, but it is all part of it. But I will always go all in. I will always go all in to do my utmost best to make sure that everything I've done completely to help in all the right way. Same as my boy, my son. I was so proud of him. He was helping doing the, looking after the baby kittens while I quickly had a little break to quickly go to the toilet, have a cup of tea, quickly do a couple of bits. And my boy was really good. He got stuck in, he looked after him. He even stayed awake. I said, listen, we're no good if we're both tired. I said, I'll stay awake. You go and get some sleep. I said, and then when you wake up, then you can have your turn, and then I'll try and get some sleep. But really, I know I wasn't going to go to sleep, because I can't sleep. So that's it. My mummy instincts kicks in, and I'm like, no, stay awake. Anyways, my boy, bless him, he managed to get a little bit of sleep. I think it was 3 or 4 hours he got, bless him. He woke up, he said, I've had a bit of sleep. He said, let me know if you want to get a little bit of sleep. And he said, no, I'll take over and do it. I said, yeah, we'll do. I thought, no, I'm not gonna, because my boy's got college. Well, that's what I was thinking. My boy's got college, so I thought, no, I'm all right, I'll keep going. You make sure you get sleep, because you got college. To find out, is it a bank holiday or something? So he hasn't got college. So I was like, it's all right, I'll stay awake, you go and get some sleep. But I was so hoping that this one was gonna like live, and to know that this little boy kitten was the only boy kitten, and he had little love heart patches. I mean, I'll put up the video that my son's done, and I'll put up the picture. If you look at the picture one, you can just see there's more love hearts. There's more than one love heart on that baby kitten that passed away. He was quite extraordinary to have more than one love heart. Yeah, I just can't believe I've got love hearts again on Fur Baby. The only difference is when I had my one and only litter of Jack Russell Cross Chihuahuas, yeah, they was my very first fur babies to have love hearts on. And it was an experience because I thought, God, my girl dog's got love hearts. My 3 puppies have got love hearts. It was just an experience. Not just an experience, but just so unique for that to happen, you know. And to get that again, to have more than one love heart, but this time, instead of being on 3 babies, it was love hearts on this baby. I don't know, the other babies, I didn't really get to, well, I had a little look at them, but it was, yeah, hard to tell because of their markings and colour, and they're just not long been born. It's hard to tell, but that little kitten, to know he had more than one love heart patch on the same kitten, that's pretty awesome. That was pretty beautiful. But it's a shame he died this morning. But he was doing so well. We was doing so well with the feeds, doing the syringe food, a little bit of boiled water, also the medicine, you know, with their formula in it, the feed. He was doing really well, but then I had him on the hot water bottle, and I just finished, you know, giving him a feed, and he was all right, and I kept checking on him. And then the dogs were telling me that he needed to go to the toilet. So then I was getting him, picking him up, letting the dogs lick his back end to get him to go to the toilet. My dogs, all of them was doing fantastic. So to me, that's brilliant that my next lot of dogs are doing exactly what my passed away animals used to do. I was like, even though this was not great and fantastic, what's gone down, but at the same time, to know that my next lot of fur babies, they got stuck in as well as, you know, my son. But my son, to be fair, when he was younger, he did get stuck in. You know, he did help when he was younger. But my son, like I say, when he was younger, we never had many that died. You know, so it was kind of, they all lived. And the ones, I think, out of all of them, yeah, I think there was one that died. And that one, I hid it. I hid that one from my child because he was only a child himself. So I don't want my child to see that. But yeah, he saw all the ones that was alive for, you know, I thought was the right thing to do. So I didn't want him going little school saying, oh, one died, oh, I'm so upset. I didn't want that to affect him at little school, yeah, as a baby. But as he got older, I've not hidden anything back from him. When he's gone through like teenage, well not teenage, but you know, like when they go secondary school, when kids go to secondary school, I'm a great believer that is time, the right age for your human children to start learning about the truth as soon as they go into secondary school, because you don't want them to then leave secondary school thinking, oh yeah, well I can do this and do that, and they haven't seen nothing about the real truth of the doom gloom that can really go on. They've only been sheltered from it all the way through their lives, even down to leaving secondary school. They've been sheltered from it, and now they go into the world going, oh yeah, well I can do this, and they've got no acknowledgement, no care, no noddle, you know, that, hang on a minute, stop painting it to everybody else like, oh yeah, you can have a litter, oh it's fantastic people, blah 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 blah, like it's all fluffy cakes and marshmallows and happy land when it ain't. You know, there's a lot more that goes into it. But people that just keep pumping them out, they don't care for those fur babies. They're just caring about the money. And they'll give it a title or whatever because they don't care. They're just trying to make it more, oh, come and buy mine. Come get mine. I'm not about that. I ain't. I'll say it how it is. But yeah, that boy kitten, fuck. I just can't believe that I had snow babies, snow minks. It's like a dream come true, even though they didn't all live. But, I don't know, it happens. We're going to see now. Oh, I've got to go and tell my friend. I was keeping him updated, but to know this has gone down this way. I mean, last time, the first kitten that was born in the accident litter, that I didn't even know was possible to be done, and it happened. Well, her first kitten was a little baby girl. So, I was saying to my friend, oh, it's a little girl. You wanted a boy. So, I was like, well, oh, well, I don't know what to do then. So, yeah. But in this litter, we had 3 beautiful girls, and we had 1 beautiful boy. And like I say, they was all unique and beautiful in their own right. But to know that that little boy had little love heart patches, that's like a first for me to see that amount of love hearts. I've never seen anything like that on fur babies. I mean, yeah, on my fur babies, there was 1 love heart on 3 Jack Russells, cross Chihuahuas. There was 1 love heart on each. And my lady's got 1 love heart on her. But to know this little Bengal boy had more than 1 love heart on him, that's unique. Love heart patches. I'm just going to be missed. I'm still going to hold that close to my chest. I'm still going to, I'm not going to think about the doom and gloom, but at the same time, I still got to show the doom and gloom because it's real. This is what goes down. And this is another reason I want to show it, is because many, many years when people, I don't mean it rude, when I was younger, I got stuck in because I wanted to help the animal world, and it just so happened it was dogs and cats that were 2 of the top animals that needed the help the most, where people overbreed them or people dump them the most, yeah? So it's not always about breeding, but there's a lot that get dumped, yeah, of those. And I just saw a lot of death because they just kept on when they dump them. They're going down death row. They're now going off to that room. They're now dead. And every time I see them die, I was just like, there's nothing wrong with that one. It's healthy. And it's now going to be killed. I don't know why someone's dumped that one. Oh my God, that's a lovely fur baby. I don't know why this one's going down death row, you know. And it was all to do with space. Too many being dumped. And I was just like, somebody must have loved these once. To just dump them. Nothing wrong with them, and they're on death row. So me and a group of my mates that actually went and worked in the animal industry, went to Mottingham and all of that, you know, we went to college, and we then was getting the MVQs, and we worked in farms, rescues, you name it, right? But I'd already worked with animals all my life anyways, before all that. And what really upset me is what me and my mates took away from it. You're killing more of them than you are saving them. So then a group of me and my mates decided we now know what we want to do. We want to make it possible and make it real that the amount of people that dump them, give them to us, because we will get them more homes faster and quicker. So this is what a group of me and my mates started doing. And we saved so many. But to know that none of me or my mates that were doing this together, you know, we didn't breed them. We didn't buy them. We didn't dump them. Yet we was taking on everybody else's responsibility where they should have rehomed them themselves. I need a cup of tea. I need to brush my teeth. I need to brush my teeth. You know when you get You know when you get furry on your teeth from being up too long. That's what it is. I'll brush my teeth in a minute. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So we had so many positives in what me and my friends were doing because we saved so many and they didn't go on death row. And we found them real homes. Anything to do with the dogs or the cats that needed help in rehabilitation. So in other words, if the cat's come in and it's a horrible motherfucker and that cat's got some attitude, then we had to work one-to-one to help the cat understand you don't need to be feral. So it was basically giving love, and spending a lot of time petting and also taking time to not do things too soon because you don't want it to go the other way where they just get worse at doing what they're doing. Same as dogs. We had to help in retraining and stuff like that. But yeah, then a load of me and my mates that went into doing this, we did this all off our own backs, all off our own pockets. We had nobody, sitting there going, oh, I'll sponsor you. Oh, I'll give you money. Or I've dumped them on you, but I'll pay my upkeep of dumping them on you until you find them new homes. None of that, It's like my best friend, she got in trouble and she ended up going to prison. But it weren't her fault. It was a dodgy boyfriend. But that's another story, but true story. But yeah, she had 2 dogs, 2 cats. Well, 2 dogs, 1 cat, sorry. And I had to look after a cat, Spike, and her 2 dogs, which was Penny and Missy Moo. But I knew her dogs and her cat. I knew them. And my animals knew her animals because we best friends was in each other's houses and stuff, of our animals. So, yeah, I mean, my friend, brother and all that, they didn't want them. And they had things going on in their lives. And I said, well, tell you what, give me the animals. Because I said, I know it's really stressful. It's really stressful when animals already have a loving home and their owners they love and adore. I said, oh no, that's going to be heartbreaking for your 2 dogs and cat. I said, tell you what, give them to me. And they gave me as much food as they could, but that only lasted, I think it was 1.5 weeks. And then I ended up having my best friend's 2 dogs and cat I had the cat for a while, and then the cat went to her sister's. Then I had the 2 dogs. I think I had the cats for just under a year, so many months. I think it was about 7 months. I think I had the cat for, before it went to her sister's. And then I had the 2 dogs. I had them for like just over 2 years. So feeding them, walking them, you see what I'm saying, looking after them, loving them. But the best feeling in the world for me was when my best friend got out of jail, got herself sorted, and I got to give her dogs back to her. And it was a lovely feeling. Because I remember her dogs, a cat was okay, because cats are a little bit more independent, but he was a bit like, well, why am I in your house and not at home, but I'm in your house, but I know you lot are, so it was okay. But I'll never forget her 2 dogs. I was a little bit confused while we're at Carly's house, and we normally go Carly's house or our own mummy's house where we live. And I think at first I was a little bit confused while I was at my house. But as the days went on and they realised I wasn't going home like they normally do after visiting and spending time with my animals, with their mummy, human mum, they started tearing up. I saw tears in their eyes, a sign of, right, we're here now. And they was, where's mum? And I had to explain to them, mummy's had to go away for a little while. That was all I said, mummy had to go away for a little while. But mummy will come back for you. But right now you have to stay here with my animals that you already know. And you will see mummy again. Just don't know when yet. And then after that I had to do a lot of training with the dogs. And then they just became part of my pack with the dogs and my cats that I had on my own. And it was just brilliant. And then after that, we'd go out for walks and training, and brilliant. But to know they went home back to their mum, that was my job. That is a happy moment for me when they go back to their owner, because I don't intend to do that for everybody. But at the same time, in that situation, I knew it was the right thing to do, because my best friend didn't want to get rid of her animals. She loved them like her own children, yeah, because she got told she could never have kids of her own. So her fur babies were her children, yeah. She's the same as me. I love mine like my children. But children in dog language, yeah. But the same as human children, but not like that, yeah, because they're dogs, cats, yeah, but they're babies to us. Anyways, right, so yeah, that's what happened. Many years. There was a group of me and my friends. We ended up taking a load of these ones that were unwanted, helping. When I think about the amount that we found homes, then I even had my dad, my mum want to get involved. So the two of them started getting involved much later on. And they was joining in and helping and saving and all of that as well, which was lovely. But we all pay for that off our own backs. And when I think about how many we saved from going down death row, that was brilliant feeling ever. And we re-owned more than they do in the shelters. And I kept thinking, there's all these people around the world that claim that they donate to your charities or your shelters, yet you're bumping off more than you're saving. And why are you taking more into your shelters when you ain't got space to take more in? You're basically dumping them down the death row bit. It's like, what? It was just shocking. I just couldn't even believe what I was seeing. Because when I was a young girl, I was like, oh yeah, I want to rescue. Oh, I want to help the animal world and blah, blah, blah. Or I want to work in the animal world somewhere, maybe farm life or just something. I knew I wanted to work with animals, right? I just didn't know what when I was younger. But it was just, I just couldn't believe what I learnt as I got older. I thought you're supposed to be rescue centres, but you're killing more than you're freaking saving. Why are you calling yourself shelters, rescues? You might as well call yourself, well, we're a rescue / kill shelter. That's what you should say. Where a rescue might save some, but we kill loads. That's what you might as well just say. Because then if you have that up on your shelter things, where a shelter, we save some and we kill loads, then loads of people won't be bringing their unwanted pets to you, will they? That's what I always say to people. You got unwanted dogs or cats, rehome them yourself. Anyways, that's why I choose this day and age to only love my own one. Yeah, I know. I choose to love and rescue my own ones. Oh, that's a bit. What is it? Ah, it's okay. But yeah, that's why I choose. Excuse me, baby. It's alright. But that's why I choose now. When I'm getting new fur babies of my own to keep, I'll go out of my way to have a look at rescues. I'll also have a look at all sorts before deciding. I mean, I've rescued some this time. Some I got from responsible people that have had litters. And then I've also gone off to rescue and got some from rescues as well to make my next lot of fur babies that they're my pets. Oh, my service babies. My pets, yes. But now in very small, put it this way, if I really had to step in to save animals, if it was a very, I had to do it, then I would step in and do it. But I'm not going out my way looking to do it. I ain't saying, come dump all your unwanted animals on me. Oh, don't worry. You don't have to keep the upkeep. It'd be me paying for it when you dump them on me. It's all right. Bring them my way. Don't think so. Yeah? But in the ones that I have helped, just think. Years ago, these were not mine. And I've done that for many, many years, rescuing. And it's got to the point in my life now that I just want to enjoy my own. And I want to have my own life experiences and do what I want to do for a change. Because also what I learned, if you keep buying them or you keep dumping them, eventually if people like me say, I'm not going to take on your unwanted pets, that's your problem. Then you'll soon learn, oh, never buy another one of them because I can't get rid of it when I don't want it anymore. Oh, yeah, see? And sometimes it's got to be hard. If all the shelters / kill shelters stop calling themselves rescue places or just shelters because they ain't, they actually kill loads. I mean, Dogs Trust is one of the top ones that I love because they don't kill them. They really do rehouse them. Battersea, I was very upset about Battersea because I used to big up Battersea in a big way. Then I found out Battersea, well, you kill them as well as rehome them. So I was a bit disappointed in Battersea because I really used to big up Battersea. But yeah, there's other ones as well. Yeah, I used to like other places as well, but then I found out they were killing loads, and they even admitted it to me, and I was just like, right, that's not good, is it? So, but I'm gonna go now on a happy note. I'm gonna go now on a happy note, but like I say, that's what happened. Unfortunately, this happens, and I don't want to say, oh, I'm glad it's happened so that I can show you it. In a way, I'm kind of, yeah, it's happened, but I want to share these experiences that are real, because this is what happens. Some people that do this breeding thing, that just keep breeding when, like, hello, animal world is not for you to make money out of. It's not your meal ticket, yeah? You can't keep overbreeding dogs and cats. It's not good for them. So it's like, do it responsibly, or don't do it at all. Yeah? Yeah, that's all I've got to say on that. But in a way, I'm trying to explain it to words. I'm not glad this has happened so I can show it to you. But in a way, this is nature's way of saying this is how it's supposed to happen this time. But I just need to show it because I'm a great believer that if the people, the public, start teaching the children as well truth, have a look at my videos. Oh, they're being born. Oh, we got this one, that one. Oh, well, 3 are doing all right so far. Oh, I think we've got another one. Oh, look, that one died. Oh, look, that one's died. Oh, look, the mum sat on that one. Oh, look, yeah? So I'm showing the truth. Because sometimes you get people that go into what they call, I'm going into the breeding program. They bite off too much than what they can chew, as they say. Then it all, what's the name? And they start dumping them. They start dumping pregnant animals or dumping the mums with the babies. They start dumping them next. And I can't understand that one. Like, why did you breed it in the first place to go around dumping the mum with the children? Like, what? Right. But on a happy note, I hope these videos show them to your children when they're at the beginning of secondary school. Show them to your children. Teach them about real life. This is really devastating. It's the doom and the gloom. They've died. So it went from happy to now they've died. And now we've not got one baby out of this, which is horrible, but it happens. But show this, because this is all reality. This is real, what I do. Oh no! Oh no, you beautiful. Yeah, you beautiful. I'll tell you what, my baby Winnie. Oh, excuse me, my nose. Yeah, my baby Winnie's got a gurney. So if you, I can do a gurney. Watch my mouth. I can do a gurney with my face, right? And my dog, my little puppy, is a staffed cross timer. She hasn't got an afterbite. She ain't got no afterbite. All her teeth and mouth is healthy. But at the front, she just slightly goes... She's got a slight little gurney. Oh, it's so adorable. I go, you've got a little gurney you have, Winnie. Yeah, look. I can do that. I love boxers as well. My dad's boxer. I used to go, Dad, let me take a picture of you, me and your boxer together. So my dad would take the camera and I go, take the picture now, Dad. With my face next to my dad's boxer. But yeah, that's a natural. I swear to God, in my old age, if I lost my teeth in my old age, I'm going to have a pucker gurney face, mate. Because I can already do this with teeth. Right, I'm going now. Mwah. Keep you updated if we do choose to do this again. Yeah, we'll see. It's a very big C. I mean, my boy, he's turning around and saying that he would like to do it again. And I said, well, we'll see. I said to him, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not saying yeah or no, but I said we'll see. Because not just that, I was not expecting that to happen whilst I was doing the floor and doing concrete and, you know, working. I was doing DIY like, and yeah, I was not expecting that to go down in that way. Yeah, hands full of concrete. Like, Mum, she's at labour. What? She's in the baby bug, like, you know. Oh, she chose to tell me she's having them in the buggy. Mum, I think she's just about to have... What? I'm trying to get the concrete off me hand. Oh, God. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, both Mummy and Daddy are both fine. They're both getting lots of love after this. Yeah, they're both fine. Because, like I say, as soon as one died, I don't leave the dead body. I show my cat that the baby's passed away, but then I take the dead body straight away and then I put it straight in the bin. Yeah, I don't leave the dead body in there while she was still. Yeah, no. Look, mwah. Going now. This kiss. Give me a kiss. Was you a good boy? Was you a good boy? Was you? Smurfing? Good boy. You, Prinny, Kay. Hey, Winnie Lolo, was you helping with the baby kitten? Yeah, you was helping, wasn't you? Yeah, you was helping licking. You did excellent. Mummy's proud of all you lot. Mwah. Yeah. Right, I'm going.